It's time for our guest, Fusion Interview with DJ DLIFE. We're going to talk about anything and everything.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Fusion right here on Synergy TV with yours truly, DLIFE. Now, tonight is a real special show here because not only is he a good friend of mine, but he's also a part of the Grammy award-winning group, Morgan Heritage. They have a new project out now. A new album is supposed to be dropping April 21st. It's called Homeland. I've heard some snippets of it, and it is dope. It's like how do I put it? In fact, I'm gonna let him describe it because it's like they're doing that bridge to the motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fusion, my good friend, the one, the only Gramps Morgan.
Yes, sir. Big up DLIFE.
Yeah, man. Well, it's a pleasure to see you again. I mean, last time I saw you, we were on the Jamrock cruise.
Yes.
Great performance on the cruise as well. It's my first time actually seeing the band in years. So it was an honor seeing you guys on stage, man, on the Jamrock cruise.
It was a joy. It was a great night, man. There's nothing like doing the Jamrock cruise. It's just an energy where you get a chance to see all your friends, all your colleagues, your fellow artist friends in a different setting. It's a little more relaxed than being backstage at a festival. So it's always a joy doing the Jamrock cruise.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody was on there, man. And my first time, I'll be honest with you, I'll lay it by first time seeing Burning Spears. First time for me.
Yeah. Classic.
First time for me. Yeah.
Everybody's
at Trinity, so you can't get vexed with me.
Yeah, and Marley really pulled that one off, and I'm happy he did because a lot of people need to see Burning Spear. He's a legend in the music. He's still here with us in the flesh. So I'm thankful that he's preserved and was able to do a great performance.
Yeah, man. Now, you guys, listen. I mean, Morgan Heritage, the bloodline is, rest in peace to your dad, Denroy, the late great Denroy Morgan. But you guys, that pedigree, that Grammy pedigree, you guys been doing it for years, man, for years and years and years. 3 times, not even one, not even two, 3 times Grammy award winning. It's just a huge accomplishment, especially for us as Caribbean people. You guys have a new project out now. But before I jump into Homeland, tell us what is happening in LA.
We'll be performing at the Grammy Museum and sitting down doing an up close and personal. The Grammy Museum is really a sector of the Recording Academy, which is the Grammys, that really breaks it down, and you get a chance to sit down with the artists and ask them questions amongst people that love and rate the artist, whoever the featured artist may be. So some of our fans get a chance to come inside of the Grammy Museum, sit down, tour the building and the institution, and get a chance to hear some questions asked that you normally wouldn't hear in a regular interview, and get a chance to see us perform a few songs acoustic. So it's a up close and personal event hosted by the Academy. Inside of the museum, so many legends have accomplished great things.
Now that's a big deal, Gramps. That's a big deal. Now, Gramps. I seen the now as a New Yorker, as a Giants fan, but I seen you're still repping your Bills heavy, man.
Oh, always 24/7 pajamas, socks, t-shirts. He's a Buffalo Bills fan for life. Over 30 years, bro.
I know. Listen, you do not falter. I commend you on that. You don't falter no matter what you represent for your Bills, man. And for folks who don't know, Gramps, you play football, right?
Yeah, I used to play football. I was a football player, and that's how I ended up falling in love with the sport, where I like to hit, impact, power. So I fell in love with the game from high school, and it still resonates with me today. In different points, the discipline of the game, the respect of the game. You know, if a lot of people don't know that football was created to prepare people for World War One. It was for the military when
Oh wow.
to get strong men, tough, that masculine energy, to know what it is to run over our next man and put him on him back. So that's what that sport was created for. If a lot of people didn't know.
I did not know that, man. Did not have a clue.
Yeah,
Did not know that.
yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. But it definitely, because now you've been able to transition it now into your career and you guys dominate.
Yeah, we're trying to. It's a certain militancy, even within the Rastafarian faith, you know, which we try to
Mm,
share with people that it's not a religion, it's a way of life, you know. It's almost like the yoga lifestyle, or you know what I mean. But it is rooted in Christianity and by ancestral African principles. You know, the
right.
history of great African kings. So it's not a Rasta is not a religion. So you know we need to make that clear. It's a way of life that you
It's a way
certain
of
things you
life.
don't do, you don't say, you don't eat. You know, because there's a lot of people
Yeah.
that don't eat meat and don't that and have dreadlocks, but you have to believe in the divinity of Emperor Haile Selassie. You have to have a sense of Pan Africanism. It rolls into the whole thing of Rastology, so to speak. You
Right.
know, Rastafarianism is a liberation movement to liberate the mind, but it has a spiritual nucleus, if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does. And funny enough, you bring up that because last week, I'm on Sound Chat Radio and you know Chin, right? From Irish
Yeah,
and
man.
Chin.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
And we were on the show together and that actually came up with
Mhm.
the Rastafari, and I learned a lot because I didn't understand it fully. So he was
Yeah.
explaining it because he brought up a topic with this guy just dropped a song about Rasta eating meat and
Mhm.
fashion dreads now,
Yeah.
and that whole thing now with people who are wearing, they wouldn't e- they didn't even want to call it they calling it dreads.
Hmm.
So now you're trying to understand now, like people like Jay-Z and these folks who have it, but for a fact they don't follow the movement, the Rastafarian movement.
Yeah. It's
You know,
it's a big thing. That's why many years ago, over 20 years ago, we say you don't have to dread to be Rasta. As that
yep.
a dread thing. Because Jay
Mhm.
Z, I don't know, but I see him with dreadlocks, but I don't think he's a Rastafarian. You know what I
Correct.
mean? So there's a lot of things that come with it. You have it's a levity because you have man with dreadlocks and they're doing very bad things. They're killing people. They're disrespecting people. Is like when you talk about a monk. A monk would go up in China and learn karate and him not eat certain things. He doesn't say certain things. It's a lifestyle. So we must know this as the principles of Rastafari continue to grow. It's still growing. This is relatively new. This is not something that is 10,000 years old. You know,
Right.
His Majesty was crowned in 1930, November 2nd, born in 1892. So we're talking about just what they are. So every 2,000 years is a different dispensation, and a man just copy and paste a thing and put it out there, and so that's for a whole other show and fusion.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's just funny how you brought it up, and we were just talking about that, man. And I learned a lot. I learned a
Yeah,
lot from it.
there's a
I
lot of knowledge that
definitely.
needs to be shared, brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. And well, I'm glad for people like you that are still holding the faith and still, no matter how successful and where you guys are, you are still carrying that tradition along with you. And I
Yeah,
commend you guys on that for real.
respect.
All right. Now, let's the part of the show here where I do the throwback segment where I have a earlier track from you guys. I
Yeah,
have the video here from The World Is Yours. Tell us a little
yes.
something about that track before we debut it here.
The World Is Yours is taken from the album Loyalty. At that time, we wanted to write a song that inspired the young generation to let them know that anything is possible. The world is yours because there's a big problem within the entire world today, a lack of mentorship is missing. There are people that are doing mentorship programs, but it's not enough. You know what I mean? With the resurgence of social media, a lot of the kids are locked into, you know, you ask some of these kids what they want to be, and a new occupation is, I want to be a YouTuber. You know, I want to be a social media star. Like, that's no occupation, and that's fine. But we want to inspire them that they can be lawyers and doctors, and we have to continue. People have always been inspiring, but we have to continue it. We can't give up now and say, well, I'm start deal with my thing and enjoy my thing, and I'm doing this and I'm doing business. We still have a duty to mentor our community and our children. So this is what this song is about, to mentor and let kids know that they can be anything that they want. And this one is called The World Is Yours.
I don't even have to say nothing after that.
One time, everybody hands in the air. And this is how we're gonna do it. This one is called The World Is Yours.
Yeah, man. The world is yours. Take it. Come on.
I said Jambo.
I said Jambo.
There is so much going on. Hear me. In this country, racial tensions at an all-time high. Scientists are gunning for the skies. Truth be told, some of us ain't got nowhere to go. So believe it or not, we settle for the little bit that we owe. When it ain't got no value, and it ain't got no future. What are we the people supposed to do when living feels like torture? Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours. Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours. Let this be your mentality, always ready to try another strategy. Yeah. If things now work out over there, so make me try a new thing over there side. Yeah. I know that everyone you know will be proud of your prosperity. Much from the ones that would never believe a rose could grow from the concrete. When things are not fine, they will bring noise every time. Now what are we the people supposed to do when living feels like torture? Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours. Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours.
You can't blame them for trying, no. When they see us inciting, yeah. The constant fighting, violence never ending. In that city, youths falling. It's time for us to shake up and wake up. Take up our blessings like our name was Jacob. No more contemplating, just say this is my thing. Your consciousness will be rising. So help your brother and your sister. We're all the children of the Father. No finger pointing, a new day dawning. Can you see it?
Get up out your own
Get
way,
up out your own
find
way.
yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours. Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours.
Do something with yourself. Do something with yourself. Your life is yours to live. Your life is yours to live. Don't be a false pretender. No running imposter. Set your agenda. Strive to be a winner. Nothing but the winner, yeah. Now if you fall, be sure to rise again. Never let nothing keep you down. Never let nothing keep you down. Never say it's over. Once there's life, there's more land to rover. Strive to be a winner. Nothing but the winner, yeah.
Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours. Get up out your own way, find yourself a better way. The world is yours, the world is yours.
The world is yours. Move the haters Morgan Heritage. Who to be conscious? Now stop say that. To the year 3000 and beyond. Where's the children?
Nice. Hey, I like that. You know what I like about that? You know what I like about that so much more?
Yeah, there's
All
been
right.
a shooting. Breaking news right here on the Fusion. There's been a shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. So everybody's blowing up my phone. So prayers
Yeah.
to everybody, all the families, 3 children were just murdered in a school. So
Wow, man.
yeah,
Jeez. Jeez. I just saw the thing here too, and but they didn't specify if anybody was hurt.
yeah,
So
3 children lost their lives, man. So everybody, pray for Nashville and pray for the
yeah,
families.
man, this wow. Jeez.
Yep.
I mean, it's rough because it seems like it's beginning, and I don't want it. You're trying hard not to accept it like that, but it seems like if it's like a norm here in the U.S. where we are so desensitized now to school shootings, like if it's a thing where it's supposed to happen,
Yeah,
it's too often, man. It's
yeah,
way one too often. One too often, and to try and understand what goes into somebody's head that
yeah,
you would think it's okay to go inside and end the lives of innocent children for no apparent reason is beyond me, man. It's beyond me. I'm sorry, Gramps. I just get teed off
yeah.
when stuff like this it
It
really
turns
hits.
into a rage, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it pisses me off, man. I'm folks, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, more with Gramps Morgan here, Morgan Heritage. They got a lot going on, man. I'm gonna take a quick break, man. We coming right back.
Yes, sir.
Cool host. Super cool guest. New music premieres. Informative, fun games.
I don't know.
Watch Fusion with DJ DLIFE Friday nights at 8 p.m. on Synergy TV with rebroadcast Sunday and Thursday nights.
I love soca with energy.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
With DJ DLIFE and Iron Voice.
They got the music,
The energy.
and the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need to just share from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No pressure.
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV.
And EPOS TV.
Download the Soundchat Radio app and engage live.
Every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday. DJ DLIFE.
And Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
So, folks, we're back here with Gramps Morgan. Now, like I said, they have a new project out that is supposed to drop, that is going to drop. It's called Homeland, April 21st. All right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
This album,
Yes,
Gramps,
sir.
I mean, just name a few of the people. I know it, but our viewers don't know it. Name a
Here
few
we
of the
go.
people that are
Here we
featured on
go.
it.
Here we go. Exciting times. Never done before. We got Bone to Kill, of course. Baby Sham, Stone Boy, never done before. We have people like Youssou N'Dour from Senegal, Lada Lajman from the group Dada J, which is a hip hop. They were like the Fugees of Senegal. We have Alpha Blonde, which is a legend. You have people like Popcorn. You have people like Shaggy. Now let's think about that let's just stop right there for a minute. It's bringing together people that you never would. Morgan and Popcorn never do a song together. We're both from St. Thomas.
Never.
And finally it's here. Yeah, and finally it's here for a great purpose, to show that we can come together, to show that people must reconnect with Africa the same way the Jews reconnect with their heritage in Israel. It's important for people to really understand, as Africans, as African descent. Even though you were born in Canada, you were born in Jamaica, born in Barbados, born in Trinidad, make that connection with Africa. And that's the inspiration behind this album, Homeland. We have people from East Africa, a youth named Eddie Kenzo, which is an incredible artist. I met him in person. We knew each other from online and social media, but I met him in person at the Grammys a year ago, and we just stayed in touch. And he's one of the first African I've seen that's been over 1 billion views. He's on the album, and an incredible artist, a humble soul. So I'm so excited about it. And then we have some fresh young artists coming out of Nigeria. We have Shatta Wale, who was featured on Beyonce's album.
Yes, yes.
Ding the ding the ding the.
Yep.
We have him on the album. So it's exciting times, man. We're excited about even building this bridge with our dancehall superheroes who have influenced a lot of these Afrobeat artists, people like Burna Boy, the Shatta Wales. These are our babies. So it's time that we embrace them and empower them. And then the world is watching. And don't let them try to divide us or put us up against each other. Because I see that in the news recently. But when Afrobeats and dancehall and reggae come together, it's going to be trouble.
Listen.
And then when I call for Marshall Montano and say, Marshall, did you come over here, boy? Marshall. Oh, God, come, Marshall. So we putting the whole thing together.
And listen, you know, funny enough you said that because Marshall is doing similar. He did his one show in Trinidad for Carnival, where he brought in the likes of Aurora, this girl who sang Rush, big tune out of Africa, Afrobeat tune. So
and India, he's also making a connection with India.
Yep.
And he's also an incredible ambassador for the Caribbean region, man. Love Marshall, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Listen, Gramps, you put it out there in the atmosphere, man. I think, listen, Morgan Heritage and Marshall, something.
Yeah, it's time. It's time again. We did a song with Marshall Montano, you know. Deep in my heart, oh God, I see love. Award, don't forget. Come on, we needed confusion.
Dedicate to the
now. I think Morgan, I think you guys have reached that pinnacle now where bringing it together, man. Listen.
Yes.
Listen. All right. So this album, Gramps. I mean, how many tracks is gonna be on Homeland?
I think it's gonna be 16 to 17 tracks. That's gonna be on there, and even songs with Ayaptian, Joshi, and Ritical from out of Jamaica that we brought on and really talked about, things that are going on in the news that we shouldn't be talking about, and things that should be talking about, we're not talking about it. So it's addressing that and saying headline for front page, while some things are not being talked about and hidden, the things where we really supposed to address, we're not talking about it. So that's a song on the album. We have my son, Jamiri Morgan, is on the album. We have Peter's son, whose name is Raya, on the album. Mojo's son named Esh Morgan, and my other son named Priel. So it's a song that we have put out for when my father passed away. Rest in peace to Rasdenrai Morgan. And it's just saying that we will never forget everything that he instilled within us and taught us to carry on to the world. So that's a very important message for us, and that's also on the album. So exciting times.
No, man, exciting times, man. So with all the added of the siblings and the offsprings, are we privy to say that Mortgage Heritage has the third generation coming? It's there.
Absolutely, but I kind of have the mindset of how LeBron James is with his son. I mean, even though this guy is dunking the ball and 360, his father still looks at him and says, "We got work to do." And I feel the same way with my son and my niece and nephews, that the talent is there, but they need development. So even I am charging myself the importance of mentorship that has to come into play, because a lot of these kids are probably going to end up getting frustrated, want to turn into YouTube stars or TikTok stars, and not work on their true talent the way that we had to develop ourselves. We had Bounty Killer had to learn how to go up on a rhythm, how Buju Banton had to learn to go to a dance and ride a rhythm, to learn a Marshall Montana became a legend, knowing that story when he was on stage from he was what, like 5-6 years old, farming.
6 years old or
So
something like that, yeah.
5-6 years old. So these things, the development of artists today, they get a laptop, they make a song, they get an Instagram page, and they think they've made it. So these things are important for us as a family. So we're going to be implementing those things in the next couple months to come.
Nice. Listen, I'm excited. I'm excited for this album to drop. With that, we're gonna feature the video here now. Who they like you? Right?
Yeah.
Boom, folks. We're gonna take in that when we come back. More with Gramps right here.
Yes,
Boom.
It's Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
Baby Shop. Stone Boy and Morgan Heritage.
So classy.
To get these ladies.
No.
Imperative.
None they like you. None they like you. Who they like you? Who they like you? Can't find none they like you. One in a million.
1 in a million.
You're more than a beautiful face. A million miles away. 1 in a million. You're 1 in a million. There's no debating. You are beating, every man is most likely waiting. Are you with the wait for? Lady, you're so fascinating. See that your kind is one of a kind. Man be searching far and wide, high and low. Here we go. You got that Nefertiti, Cleopatra, Queen Amiga, Makeda, Beyonce, Rihanna, Tiwa Savage, Steph London, Shakira. You make a man have to think twice. Take him approach and get all him words right. Can't step to you in just any way. Can none they like you, none they like you, none they like you. Who they like you? Who they like you? Can't find none they like you. 1 in a million.
None other.
You're more than a beautiful face. A million miles away. 1 in a million.
1 in a million.
You're 1 in a million.
1 in a million. So classy. I know go fi do you why yo in fact. No mommy, no worry, I'm okay understand. Say that me will never let you go no matter what them yan. No mommy, no face. So I'll get my reefs, that's what it takes. Girl, I love the loving we make. So never leave me for goodness sake. You the most beautiful girl, my lady. You're the one that my dreams foretell. So grateful to have you, baby. I'm proud, but I feel compelled. Feel compelled to let you know, girl, how deeply in love I fell. No other can win my heart, my love. No other can break your spell.
Would I like you? Would I like you? Can't find none that like you. One in a million.
No other.
You're more than a beautiful face.
So unique.
A million miles away. One in a million. You're one in a million.
Well, alright then. She cautious, she sexy, her body her blaze. Her beauty shine for days. She move like a model up on the runway. In her own league she play. Girl, you're so pretty like a angel, ever proud up. Healthy lifestyle, girl, your body tone up. When your belly's like $1 million fall up. Looks exotic, girl, wine and drop it. How you work the account and pocket. One in a million topic and no girl can't top it.
Would I like you? Would I like you?
Ladies,
can't find none that like you. One in a million.
my babies.
Baby, you're more than a beautiful face. A million miles away. One in a million.
Darling.
One in a million.
This is DLIFE. Join me for new episodes of Fusion.
Okay, so my full name is Vera Bubune Makafui Aseye Hamenupeda.
All I want is a short pants with a little piece of wire, twing and 2 feathers. I like it. I roll them in Miami.
I have 5 kids and I want you to give me 1 more.
Lots of new guests, new games. It's going to be crazy. Join me right here on Synergy TV. Brand new episodes of Fusion, man. You're going to see a whole brand new Fusion coming soon.
I love soca
with energy.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
with DJ DLIFE and Iron Voice.
They got the music,
the energy,
and the joke.
You should have there for early.
We need your share from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No, brother.
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio
And syndicated on Synergy TV
and EPOS TV.
Download the Soundchat Radio app and engage live
every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday. DJ DLIFE
and Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
Save the date.
Miami Carnival 2023
Kicks off with Junior Carnival on Saturday, September 30th.
Panorama Friday, October 6th.
Juve, Saturday, October 7th. Carnival and concert, Sunday, October 8th. Don't miss out on North America's biggest and longest running carnival.
Log on to MiamiCarnival.org
or call 305-653-1877 for more info.
Miami Carnival 2023.
Wicked video, brother.
Yes, man.
Wicked video. All right, so folks, Gramps, you know on my show, you know how we stay, right?
Yeah.
You know I have the game segment. And it would not be Fusion without the game segment. You know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. It would not be Fusion without the game.
Fuse it.
All right. So what we decided to do today is have the game, all right, most likely. Now, I know you played Take 5 before. Take 5 was easy. Now, most likely, we kind of involved the whole family. We want to involve the whole family, seeing that this is a family project. This is a Mormon heritage project. So most likely is this. We're going to put some things up, and you tell us, out of the 3 of you, or the 4 of you, or everybody, let's bring in the offsprings into this.
Yeah.
Most likely. All right?
Let's go.
All right. So first one here, Gramps. Who is most likely to fall asleep during a movie?
Peter.
I know next time Peter is going to want to be here for that. All right. Now, check this one out. Who is most likely to get hangry?
Peter.
Peter again?
Peter again, boy.
All right, check this one out here now. Who is most likely to be late?
Mojo.
Mojo.
Oh, yes.
Coming to the studio late and all of that?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
All right, check this one out here. Who's most likely to have a conspiracy theory?
Mojo.
Mojo.
Yeah.
What's one conspiracy theory that Mojo came with and y'all watch each other and be like, why?
It could be many things, man. It could be somebody showing up late for rehearsal, or it could be the tour bus company didn't call us back on time. It could be several.
And he just rolled with that as
like, yo, them no one will forget the bus now. Yeah.
All right, check this one out here. Who is most likely to remain asleep while an alarm is blaring?
Probably me. That's a Gramps.
Are you that?
Yeah, probably me out of everybody. Probably me or Peter.
All right, guys. So last one here. Who's most likely to lose their phone?
Me.
You. How many phones you went through?
So much. What? Phone and passport.
Your passport.
Oh yes. It's a rough situation when an artist losing passport. I seen Allison Hines, my sister, went through that the other day, and it's not good because for people that's always on the go, passport. So that's one for artists to answer. How likely are you to lose your passport?
How likely are you to lose your passport? And I guess you took it most likely.
Gramps.
Well, Gramps, listen to me. I mean, congratulations, my man, on the new project.
Yes.
All right, folks. The album is called Homeland. April 21st. Homeland is going to be available. Go ahead, man. Tell them it's going to be available on all platforms.
All digital platforms, everywhere you stream music. Boomplay, Audio Mac, Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere. And then we'll be doing the vinyl to it probably by the end of the year because, vinyl is backed up. But we with no audio original sound, man, they love to play music and connoisseurs of music. So we plan to do vinyl on it as well. And as well as CD.
And collectors, because I started off DJing with vinyl. So certain artists, albums, I must have. And Morgan Heritage is one of them. So my brother, as soon as that vinyl,
we're gonna let everyone know.
Yes.
Yeah, and everyone go set up an iTunes account, our Caribbean people and the lovers of reggae music and Caribbean music. Go and set up our iTunes so we can show our strength in our numbers and the love for our music. It's very important.
Correct. You need to start downloading, support the artists, people. Download the music, like Graham said. Get an iTunes account. It's real simple and it's not expensive.
Not at all. I mean, these songs are selling for $1.29.
Yeah, it's not
and
expensive.
For a can of soda is what, $2 for a can of soda?
Yeah.
Or apple juice or
it's real easy, man. And all their previous albums is on there too. So you can if you are just becoming a fan of Morgan Heritage, you can go purchase previous albums and trust me, folks, this is a 3-time Grammy award winning group here. Gramps, Morgan, the entire Morgan Heritage family, 3 times. It's not easy to even get one.
It's not even easy to get a nomination.
To get nominated, exactly. And you guys have 3, man. So again, kudos to you guys on that. Any parting word, Gramps? You want to let the folks know, because I seen the tour dates.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna be performing at the New Orleans Jazz Festival alongside people like Ed Sheeran, Angela Kidjo. I mean, so many artists. I mean, really, really big artists. So it's our joy to go on a platform like that and represent reggae music and the Caribbean region. Also, we'll be in Las Vegas alongside the Whalers, Eka Mouse. That's going to be a fun show in Las Vegas. For all tour dates, just look on our website, morganheritagemusic.com. We'll also be performing on Reggae Sumfest for the first time in like, 10 or 12 years. We haven't been on Reggae Sumfest. So big shout out to Joseph Bogdanovich and the Down Sound family, Down Sound Entertainment and the whole family Scatter for just inviting us back and, really saving a festival like that, because that is our festival where we get to display our superstars and invite a couple friends from overseas to enjoy that night with us. So Reggae Sumfest, July 22nd, we will be there. Yeah, man, and also I'll be having some dates with my solo part of the career, because there's still a lot of dates to fulfill.
I gotta commend you on that too. That song, "Woman Like You," is huge. I mean, brother, I'm talking from in the party standpoint. I mean,
Wow.
When I'm playing out and I play that song, man, the ladies and them, I actually got a couple money pull-ups from some grown women. Some grown women came and
the purpose of that song is to make the purpose of that song was to make man and woman dance again in a very classy and sensual way, in a very romantic way. Man and man have always danced and grind, but I wanted to bring back that elegance to show them, say, we can still dance together and feel nice, And a lot of times, within our parties, Caribbean parties, the older folks get a little bit ignored. So I kind of wanted to bring back some music to do that. So Grenada has invited me. I'll be performing alongside Shabba Ranks, Romain Virgo, Marcia Griffiths. A great lineup. That'll just be a cameo appearance. It won't be a full Gramps Morgan. I'll be doing some other shows in the Caribbean. I won't announce too soon. But we have that one and some other ones pending that I'm excited about. So just stay tuned to Gramps Morgan.
And that one with Shabba and them is when is that one with Shabba and
April 15th. April 15th.
April 15th.
Yes, sir.
That's big. That's big. And I'm sure folks could follow you on social media. We're gonna get all the info.
Yeah, man.
Where you're gonna be.
Make sure you follow the family at Morgan Heritage on all digital platforms. And for our website, Morgan Heritage website, morganheritagemusic.com. So follow us on all social media platforms. We're very active. We love to talk to our fans in DM. And make sure to follow the Morgan Heritage fan page, because we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways where you can get a chance to come backstage, get a free ticket, and have a VIP experience. On Instagram only, you can go to Morgan Heritage Loyal Royals fans. You'll see the page. Morgan Heritage Royal fans. We'll be doing some giveaways and a chance where you can come to a Morgan Heritage show for free.
Right now.
Experience, and you can eat out some of our food in our dressing room and have a drink and take a water at your house. That would be the experience. So make sure y'all go and check out that page.
And folks, I'm following it right now. I just followed it. I just followed it. So remember, follow it. Morgan Heritage Royal fans. All
yes,
right? That's their fan base. And like Gramps said, you could win stuff. You could get to go backstage and hang out. And trust me, you hang out backstage with these guys, man. It's a
vibe. It's like family. It's like family.
It's a whole vibe,
Yes, yes.
So you can't wait for the project. Gramps, looking forward to it. Homeland, April 21st, folks. Remember, you can pre-order, right, Gramps?
Yes, you can pre-order. No, the pre-order link is up now. The link is in our bio on Instagram at Morgan Heritage. That's the official Morgan Heritage page, the only page. Don't follow anything else. Always follow the blue check. So go and pre-order the album right now on iTunes and reserve your copy. It's going to be an incredible album. When you preserve the album, when you pre-order, you get, I think, three tracks that you probably don't have, or you may have it already. But the song with Bounty Killer, Baby Sham, and Stone Boy, you get that song. You get the one with Ayaktian, Joshi, and Ritakal. So go and get that and hear Joshi in a different style,
So you get some bonus tracks now with pre-ordering. That is dope.
Yes, sir.
So folks, make sure, go get it done. Gramps, Morgan Heritage family. Gramps, thank you so much, my brother, for taking the time out, man. I appreciate you.
Salute. Man. Enough respect, and pray for Nashville. Prayers and strength and play for the children in Congo. That was it.
Yes.
Yeah, man, Gramps Morgan always representing for Fusion TV, always bringing some of your best and favorite artists right here. Keep it locked, tune in every time, subscribe. It's all about Fusion. Big up DLIFE. Boom.
It's Bouncy Killer.
Yeah.
Baby Shop. Stone Boy and Morgan Heritage.
So classy.
To get these ladies.
No.
Imperative.
None they like you. Who they like you? Who they like you? Can't find none they like you. One in a million. You're more than a beautiful face. A million miles away. One in a million. You're one in a million. There's no debating. You are beating. Every man is most likely waiting. Are you with the wait for? Lady, you're so fascinating. See that your kind is one of a kind. Man be searching far and wide, high and low. Here we go. You got that Nefertiti, Cleopatra, Queen Amiga, Makeda, Beyonce, Rihanna, Tiwa Savage, Steph London, Shakira. You make a man happy think twice. Check him approach and get all him words right. Can't step to you in just any way. Can none they like you, none they like you, none they like you. Who they like you? Who they like you? Can't find none they like you. One in a million.
None other.
You're more than a beautiful face. A million miles away. One in a million.
One in a million.
You're one in a million.
One in a million. So classy. I know go fi do you why yo. In fact, no mommy, no worry. I'm okay understand. Say that me will never let you go no matter what them yan. No mommy, no worry. Me and you we go where one go do. Because if I like this, I go buy a special moto. Physically, girl, you better than Polo show. That's why nobody don't fall like you. Better than you, girl, you better than.
Who they like you? Can't find none they like you. One in a million. Baby, you're more than a beautiful face. A million miles away. One in a million. You're one in a million.
To me, you're more than a pretty face. So I'll get my reefs, that's what it takes. Girl, I love the loving we make. So never leave me for goodness sake. You the most beautiful girl, my lady. You're the one that my dreams foretell. So grateful to have you, baby. I'm proud, but I feel compelled to let you know, girl, how deeply in love I fell. No other can win my heart, my love. No other can break your spell.
Who they like you? Who they like you? Can't find none they like you. One in a million.
No other.
You're more than a beautiful face.
So unique.
A million miles away. One in a million. You're one in a million.
Alright then. She cautious, she sexy, her body, her blaze. Her beauty shine for days. She move like a model up on the runway. In her own league she play. Girl, you're so pretty like a angel, ever proud up. Healthy lifestyle, girl, your body tone up. When your belly's like $1 million fall up. Looks exotic. Girl, wine and drop it. How you work the account and pocket. One in a million topic and no girl can't top it.
Who they like you? Who they like you?
Ladies.
Can't find